guys, and welcome back to Laura's Budget. Just wanted to come on for this video and do my count up of everything in my binders and everything I've managed to save this month. I feel like I'm going to say this at the beginning of every video, but I really don't feel like we will have increased much from last month. So last month was in July £1,843.21. I don't think there's going to be a massive difference here just because it was quite a tight month, and I know whatever this month is, it will 100% be less next month because we are withdrawing our holiday money, for example, and all of that nursery money will be paid next month as well. So we're going to see a big drop next month, but that's okay. We just need to build up from there. So I've already gone through my Starling account and written down what's in all of my pots on there, and I'll pop up a little bit on the screen here for you guys to see. But essentially we have £700 currently in the nursery account. We've got our final bill for that coming next month, so it's our last term we're gonna have to pay for before we get some funded hours. So I'm just trying to bulk that up at the moment. So 700 in nursery, 300 in holiday, which again, that's getting withdrawn next month for our spending holiday whilst we're away. Garden waste is fully funded at £100, and home insurance currently has £750 in there. So yeah, I think that's everything I've done so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop this to the side. I'm going to put this to the side. I'll keep it here actually, because I can put stuff on top of it, can't I? I hope the lighting's alright. I know I've got massive shadow hands today. I'm going to film this quite late in the evening, but it was just my chance to be able to do it. Just taking a slurp of my tea. Cheers, guys. That's a very murky looking peppermint tea there. I've popped some of my prop notes here, my placeholders, just in case. I can't think if there are any categories that have reached an amount where they might be able to be condensed, but I thought I'd pop those there just in case. So, where shall we start? Shall we start with my iris binder? Because this is on top and it always just draws me in. It's so beautiful. I don't think there's much. No, there's not much in here, is there? So there's 10, 20, 30, 40. So there's £40 in here, which I think that's not much. That's a great start to the 250 binder, isn't it? So let me just put that there. Where's my pen gone? There it is. Right, so Iris currently has £40. And as we're doing the little binders, let's have a look at Christmas. Oh, I tell you what I do need to grab is my calculator. Back in 1 second. Right, sorry, I'm back with my calculator. I'm really just not having much luck with calculators. So my husband watched my video where I said about the other calculator not working, and he's found this one for me. But it looks like this one's trying to die as well. I don't actually know that what is on the screen is going to show up for you because it is quite faint. But it's working. I can see what it's doing, so I'm gonna use it because I'm done with embarrassing myself counting for you guys. So in here we currently have £10 plus £15 plus 20 plus 20 plus 25 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 20 plus 25. So that's those two lines. So plus 10 plus 40 for those two 20s plus 25, and then the last one here is the 50. So let's add that on. So we are currently at £305 in Christmas, which is great. Would love that to be a bit higher, but it's more than was in there last month, so we shan't complain. Right, so that is Christmas done. What should we move on to next? Let's have a look at our low priority sinking funds. So I've written down all the categories that actually have money in them. So I'm only gonna obviously write down those. I don't need to be writing all of the empty ones because there's a lot of empty ones at the moment where I'm just starting out with the sinking funds. So in my spends, I have £5. Let's just stick that there. What's next? Nothing in Alex spends. Ezra spends. He has 20, 26, 28 pound in Ezra's little sweet pea fund. 28. So then nothing in window cleaner. Car clean has, after my little reallocation, it has £30. Pop that down. I'm sorry, I know everything's going to be in shadow as I'm moving everything around, but hopefully you guys can kind of make out what I'm doing here. Nothing in appliances. Meals out has £5. Days out, I feel like I need to count this because I'm not entirely sure where we're at with this one. So we have 20, 30, 45. So annoyingly just under that £50, so I can't switch that out. Garden, again, I feel like this has got 45 as well. Let's have a look. At 20, 30, 45. That's fine. And then cards has got 10. So what did we say? 45 for days out, 45 for garden, and then 10 in cards, which is fine. So that's our low priority sinking funds. Then we need to do our high priority sinking funds. I tell you what, before I do that, what I'm going to go do is just do, I didn't write out before that I want a little totals column for each of these. So total in sterling, total in low priority, total in high priority, and total in my challenges. Just so it's a lot easier when I come to the end and I can chuck that all together. So let's just work out our low priority total. So we are going to do 5 plus 28 plus 30 plus 5 plus 45 plus 45 plus 10. Let's have a look. 168. I don't know why I keep putting this lid back on. 168 in there, and then the total in sterling is 1,850. Okay. Keeping the lid back on. I'm literally going to drive myself mad with this, and you can just see me doing all the shadows as I'm over here. All right, high priority sinking funds. Where did I put that? Over here. Let's have a look. Right, there's nothing in 1 week ahead yet. In gifts, we have we've got our £50 placeholder for the gifts that we saved for so far, and then our £10 for any bonus gifts that we need. So that's £60 in gifts. Technically, that will also have a pot in my styling account. I've put the £50 in my sort of back to bank folder, but it just hasn't made it back to the bank yet. I might even just wait. We're so close to the end of the month now that I might just wait until income goes in for this month, and then I'll just put that £50 into next month's stuffing, if that makes sense. I also forgot to add, so I think when I've done all my previous monthly count-ups, it's been at the end of week 4 of the month, so I do a 4-week month every month. I just stretch the days to make it work. So previously I have finished week 4 and taken whatever leftover cash is left from that week, and it would be counted in this total. The way that this month has gone and the spare money that I've had left at the end of the week, has been next to nothing. I think if anything at the end of this week it might be about £10, so I'm not feeling bad about not including it in here. And I might just going forward always do it in this kind of gap between week 3 and week 4 so that it's consistently the same, if that makes sense. We're still counting 4 weeks of improvement, as it were. So yeah, just wanted to clarify that because it's obviously a little bit different to what it was. So gifts, home insurance, nothing in there. Garden waste is fully funded at 100, but I'm not going to replicate that in the high priority sinking funds because that is in its own little starling pot right now. I might have to think of a different way of writing this all out when I've got money in different places. And emergency has nothing, cleaner has nothing, holiday has nothing. Oh, I guess holiday, again, that is kind of replicated in sinking funds and starling, but holiday currently has 300. As of next month, it's not going to have anything. Credit card has nothing yet. Bathroom, nothing. Car service, nothing. Garden maintenance, nothing. And the reason any of these haven't got nothing in is because I've literally just started these sinking funds. If you're interested in how I've set this up and everything, just look back at my previous video where I stuffed some little bits of cash into some of these. So home improvements has, I'm pretty sure that's the £10 that we've just put in there from my reallocation. Yeah, just £10 in there. Let's pop that down. And then bulk, again, we just put £10 in there from my reallocation of fill the jar, which needs to be wiped clean. So £10 in there. And then Booba, let's have a look at what she's got. So Booba is my cat. We save up for buying her food in bulk. She currently has £35 in her little sinking fund. So let's pop that down. Oh, I'm wrecking the joint. Let's pop this back. And then we'll just do a quick count up. I don't think I'm even going to need the calculator for this one. So we've got 60, 70, 80, 115. So we've got 115 in high priority sinking funds. So now it is pink challenge binder. I've put the blue challenge binder down, but there is nothing in there so far. This is all stuff that I'm going to be starting from next month. So that is fine. Okay, right, pink challenges. We have Split Splat Splot. I'm hoping you guys can just about see this, yeah. So 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Again, just under that amount that we need to be able to condense that a bit, but that is fine. That's not a problem. Block drop. What have you got? Oh, quite a bit from the looks of it. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Okay, fab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the £50 of the bigger notes. I want to keep the 5s around just because they're handy to have if I ever need different denominations when I get my cash out. So that £50 is going back to the bank. I'm just going to pop it over here, and I'm going to grab one of my £50 placeholders to go in here. So let me just double check. That was 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Did I count that wrong the first time? I did count that wrong the first time. Okay, there's £80 in block drop, and actually 82 because there's a little £2 coin in there. And before I forget that, I haven't written down Split Splat Splot either. That was 45. And then block drop was 82. And then I'm just going to put a note down here. Where should I put it? Over here? So back to bank. So £50 from block drop. Don't know what I'm going to do with that money for now. I might just pop it in if I add a challenge pot to Starling, and then I'll know which challenge it belongs to when it comes time to reallocate, because I will have the placeholders in here ready. I don't think that will get confusing. Hopefully not anyway. Right, next is Knockout 9. So what have we got in here? Right, there's £2 in coins in there. Right, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. Perfect. Okay, so again, I'm going to take £50 of that, pop it over here in my little cash tray and stick one of my £50 placeholders in here. So now we have 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. And then 82, so there's £2 coins sat in here as well. So that is 80, oh, everything's falling down. £82 again in Knockout 9. Nothing in blooming budget so far, small change. I will need the calculator for this. This is always the one that trips me up. So let's get our calculator out. And we are going to do 1p. And what's the next one? That's a 4, isn't it? 4p. 8p. 10p. 14p. 19p. So if you haven't seen this one before, the ones in blue are replications. So there's 2 19s, for example, and 2 4s. Right, so that's 19. That is 22 and 23. And then we have 28. And then from here it's all of them, isn't it? So that's 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Where are we? Where does it double? What's the 46? No, so 46 plus 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and there's 2 50, so another 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, and then 59 and 60. So that gives us a total of oh my gosh, is that 11? Is that 14? Oh gosh, guys, I need a new calculator. That's 14. £14.25. Fab. Okay. So £14.25. This goes into my son's little cash pot, so I don't have it in here. When it's full up, we'll count that up. Let's pop that away. So then summer shoes. This has £30. Nice and easy, that's what we like. Let's just pop that away. So summer shoes has 30. So we're gonna add that onto there, and then we're gonna 82 for Knockout 9, 82 for Block Drop, and then 45 for Split Splat Spot, and that gives us a total of goodness me, that is not correct. Okay, right, let's try this again, shall we? So £45, £82, £82, £14.25 plus 30 equals £168, no. Guys, I think this calculator is lying to me. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. I can embarrass myself a little bit more, can't I? So 45, 82, 82, 14, 25 and 30. I don't know if you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. So we're going to add 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. And then we're going to do 3, 7, 15, 23, 24, 25. Is that right? Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know what that calculator was on about, right? So the total for pink challenges was 25325, which now makes me question anything else I've added up with that calculator, but we're going to roll with it because 168 sounds about right for that, doesn't it? It's 45 and 45 is 90, that's 100, 158, and then the 2 5s, yeah, 168. Right, okay. It was just this that it was going wrong with. Okay, that's fine. So what I might just have to do is add up the rest of it manually because I'm not in the mood to trust a calculator that's just going to embarrass me even further. Right, so we need 168 from low priority sinking funds. We've got 1,850 from Starling. Christmas has 305. Iris has 40. High priority sinking funds has 115. Pink Challenges has £253.25. Is that everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Can you guys see what I'm doing? You can. Right, perfect. So that'll be 25. So then we have 8, 13, 18, 21. Then we have 6, 14, 18, 19, 24, 26. And then we have 9, 12, 13, 15, 17. And then the 1 and the 1 is, oh, is that right? Okay. So this is saying that our total for the month is 2761 and 25p. Let's just ignore all of this. So this is what we're looking at. So this means that if last month we had 1,843, so that's 1,843 and then 2761. So that means in a month we have gained just under £1,000. I'm not going to do the maths on this. Should we see if my calculator will behave? Let's have a look. Let's do 2761.25. 2761.25 minus 1843. Let's have a look. So this says, yeah, no, that's not right, mate. Okay, right, let's give up on that. Oh God, guys, do I need to set up like a GoFundMe page for a bloody calculator? Yeah, this is about £900, isn't it? So I'm pretty happy with that. 921 maybe? I don't know. Let's not do the maths right now, I'm too tired for that. But considering that was a month where I thought we weren't going to gain anything compared to last month's total, I'm really happy with that. Just shows that what we're doing is putting us in the right direction, and hopefully next month we'll, I know we're going to lose nursery, and we're going to lose holiday, so that's £1,000. But other than that £1,000, I don't think we're going to lose anything else. So if we kind of go off of what we've done this month by adding 1,000 nearly, we should just about break even and be roughly the same. Might potentially be able to push a little bit further towards the 3,000 mark, just because I have got that extra income coming in next month that we didn't have this month. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Anyway, thank you for bearing with me during my absolutely bloody haphazard counting and misadventures with calculators. And yeah, bearing with me through all of this. At some point I'll find my groove with doing these count ups, and I will work out a better way of laying this all out. I've still got all of my random scrap bits of paper that I've used in past videos. I've still got all of those, so I can use those to kind of backfill the data in if I need to. And I just remembered I need to make a note that I put £50 back to the bank from, what was it, Knockout 9. Of course it was Knockout 9, the challenge that takes all my money. So that's £100 going back to bank, which is great. Like I say, I'm not sure, same with the birthday money that needs to go back to the bank. I might just wait until the end of the week when our income all gets paid in, and this will just go towards cash stuffing for next month, of which there should be a lot more. Like I say, I'll keep saying that. Hopefully I'm not going to let you guys down and just have a really rubbish month of videos, but I feel like it can only go up from here. So thanks for hanging out with me while I sort out my money, guys. See you next time. Bye.